Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Wager World Sports. Ed Ferrone, along with my partner Craig Catania, the UFC expert. He's been working out so much, this guy, he actually looks like he may be in the next UFC fight. So, Craig, you're the UFC expert here. Let's get into the Almeida versus Kopylov fight. Give me your thoughts on that one.
Well, here's what you're looking at there is there's a statistic in this fight that is just mind-blowing. And it is between the two fighters in their last 10 fights combined have been 9 out of 10 finishes. And they're giving me for the fight not to go to distance minus 164. A little juicy, okay? But I'm going to jump all over that and take it home. It's very tough betting the UFC. You always want to take that underdog. You're looking for the plus money, but you want to take W's. And here, I believe you're getting a free W. This should be priced easily at minus 450 for this fight not to go to distance. Now, I like Almeida in the fight. He really he should win this rather easily, but I'm not going to bet it at minus 300. So I'm going to go with the finish here for the fight not to go to distance here with Almeida and Kopylov.
Yeah, great insight. Seems like a money grab, Craig. So some great thoughts there. Let's get into fight number two. Let's go with Sean Strickland and Paul Costa. Strickland a minus 258 favorite in this one, Craig.
He's a big favorite in this thing, and Costa is somebody that comes out there. His fights are exciting. I mean, I tell you one thing about this fight, you know it'll be exciting. Strickland, he's also very good. There's two great fighters here. It's tough when you're looking at it. I got to pick later on for my last pick, a little upset, maybe special here for the day that might have something to do with this fight right now. But what I have right now in this fight is I've got under 4.5 rounds. It's a 5-round fight here. And I got under 4.5 rounds at minus 125. I think here this fight doesn't go the full 5 rounds. So we're going to get under 4.5, minus 125. I'm going to jump on it. These two guys fight wars, and they fought them in the past. I just think someone here in this fight finishes someone, and I might let you know who that is in another pick or two from now, Ed.
Yeah, great. Listen, seems like another great odds, good insight there. Now, Craig, let's get into a real great fight here. Dustin
The
Poirier
big one.
against Makachev. Makachev, Craig, minus 625 here. Tell me how he loses.
Here's the thing about UFC right now, pound for pound. I don't even think there's a question that Islam is the best fighter in the world. Uh, of course, close relationship with Habib. He's got that kind of talent. And here's the thing about Dustin Poirier: guy has hands of stone. However, his one weakness is these guys that can wrestle him to the ground and choke him out. So that's why you're getting this at minus 600. Now, I'm going to say this: Poirier, he's always got a chance because his hands are so heavy. But in this particular fight, he's in there against the best in the UFC has to offer. Islam is the best fighter in the world. He took care of Volkanovski, who we all think was maybe pound for pound the best fighter. He beat him twice, and he beat him in convincing fashion. So I just don't see how Poirier can do it without just catching him. And listen, that's never impossible in this fight. So I obviously want to give a pick in the fight. I don't want to come out here and not give you a pick here in this fight. So here's where I found a little bit of value in this fight is at minus 180. Now again, a little juiced here, but I'm going to give you an upset special with my last pick today. But I'm going to go under 2.5 rounds in this fight. It's Poirier's got to go out there and hope that he catches him early. And Islam, he could do anything. He can knock him out. He can submit him. He could do anything. Now, if I'm betting it, I probably the reason I can't lean towards hey Islam by submission is because he can knock him out also. So it's very hard when you got somebody in that -600 range. So I went with under 2.5 rounds in this fight. Don't think it's going to go more than 2 rounds. And I'm going to take you. That's my third pick, but I'm going to take you here today on a chance for something. And it's in one of the fights that I had earlier here, Ed. And, I looked at this card and there's a lot of heavy favorites. There's not a lot where you can get that plus 200 or something. Now, something may hit, but nothing that I see that I'm in love with. But I do have something, and I'm going to say, listen, at plus 220, Paulo Costa is a live underdog against Sean Strickland. The guy could take a punch. He obviously, he throws a good punch. I'm going to take Costa at plus 220 to win money line in this fight. So that's the upset special along with my three picks here. Listen, you could parlay them in a way where 2 out of 3, parlay them all together. I think using those three picks, you can make money, even though they're a little bit juiced. That's the picks that I'm going to go with here tonight. Now, I will tell you this, wagerworldsports.com. Check out the website. As the day goes tomorrow, I'm going to add picks up there. So check out the website, see what I have fight by fight. You could check us out on Twitter. We'll be having stuff fight by fight on what we think of the next fight coming up or anything like that. So check us out. You can text or email us for free picks. We'll send you the picks during the fight. So check it out, wagerworldsports.com. Those are the UFC picks today. Ed, great show. Wagerworldsports.com. Best in the business.